welcome back, and welcome to all my new subs. Thank you for tuning into the channel. But how are y'all doing mentally? I'm a nurse and I just want to check in with everyone to see how is your mental health doing, because I feel like mental health is so important. Are you good? Are you great? Or are you, struggling? Because I can send some resources if you all desire. Let me know if I can help you. Are you stressed about these kids going back to school? I don't have any children. We have fostered before, and I have nieces and nephews, and I always try to help with their school supply list. My mama sent me that list for one of the children, and I went in that store 5 minutes and I was like, Amazon Prime overnight me, please, because these lists are ridiculous of what they desire. I mean, it's kids in the first grade. What happened to just pencils and crayons and scissors, some glue? It was about 20-30 things on this list, and I'm sure they're not going to use all of it. But and are y'all stressed? Because like I said, I Amazon Prime to make my list a lot easier than what it could have been. And that, like I said, that was just one child. If y'all got several children, I know y'all are to the max, okay? What are we crafting? What have we read for the month of July? This is the last day of July. You may not see this until sometime in August, because I kind of pre-film, but let you know the 7 books I have read in this month. Well, read / listen to, because I do Audible, Hoopla, some listens, and then I do some Kindle and some physical. So total of 7 though for the month, which I feel like is good, because I'm a wife, I'm a daughter to a mother who's having some health issues, and I am just dealing with a lot. So I feel like 7 books for the month was great. And I'm a dog mama too, which you'll catch him in the next clip. The first one I read was Asia Wilson's Dear Black Girls, How to Be True to Yourself. I loved this book. And I'm not just saying that because she's a soror or she's a basketball player, whatever. I don't really watch WNBA, so I didn't really know too much about her. And so I read this book. Now I want to, follow her on Instagram or whatever, because this girl is really giving it in this book, okay? It's not just you can do this, but it's telling, her struggles and how she overcame some struggles to become where she is now. And I guess I can personally relate to that, because I have struggled in the past. My nursing journey was a whole roller coaster, okay? But I'm here, and I'm glad that she's putting the word out that it didn't just happen overnight. It took some hard work. It took some getting to know herself, getting to know what she liked and what didn't like, and what worked and what didn't work for her. So I was super glad that I bought this book at Book Outlet for $4.99, I think. It was a great read for me. I don't really do stars or anything. I kind of just say run, grab it, walk to grab it, or drag your feet to grab it. And that was definitely a run to grab it for me. I read number 2 was No More Mr. Nice Guy by Carl Weber. This was a walk for me, and I normally love Carl Weber, but let me tell you that something I realized while reading this book is that I don't like when you get 5-6 different perspectives of the same story. I'm like, flipping through the book, like, who was Keisha? What? Oh, that's the girlfriend. What? How we get on her? I don't know. It's just too many different perspectives. I think 1 or 2 is okay, but once you get to 5, 6, 7, I feel like it gets confusing. So that was a walk for me. Somebody's Forever by Robbie Renee. That was a walk for me too. I enjoyed Somebody's Wife and Somebody's Husband, but I just felt like we didn't get the full story. Like, I felt like this one was very short. I feel like we could have gotten more of their story than what what she gave us. So that'll just be a walk for me. Broken Clocks was definitely a run as fast as you can. This was an emotional read for me. If you're in a time where you are possibly grieving or anything like that, may not be your read, but it was a good one. About this woman and you know, she liked this guy at one point, but they never seemed like they could get on the same page. You know, broken clock is always right twice a day. It's kind of, you know, the theme of the book. But like I said, it was a run for me. The Divorce by Freida McFadden. It was a walk, but I just felt like the end it ended just stupid. And that's what I feel like sometimes, like with reading her books. Sometimes she writes a great ending, but I don't know if she's just putting out books too fast now, that she doesn't have time to really elaborate at the end, or if she wants you to keep guessing. I want to read the book. Unless you got a part 2, I want a solution to what happened, not a guessing or maybe and a this and a that. So that was just a walk for me. The Accidental Diva by Tia Williams. It was somewhere in between a walk and a run. It wasn't great, but it wasn't like terrible neither. It was definitely better than her last read for me, the Misconnection. The Accidental Diva was about these two people. Again, they just kind of grew up with two different lifestyles and trying to merge, you know, a thug lifestyle and a prissy lifestyle, and trying to see how that connects. Anonymous X was the last one I read by Christina C. Jones. Run fast as you can. This book was awesome. Christina C. Jones is becoming one of my favorites. Her, and maybe, I love a good narrated Wesley Saban and Jacoby Dim, so that already gets a plus for me. But this book was just great. It was about this woman. She was in a troubled marriage, and she meets this guy online. They're friends at first. It becomes a little bit more than friends, and then she gets hacked, and they kind of realize some more about each other during this process. I don't want to give it away, but it's just about a hacking. He realizes she's being hacked, and then they realize, even though they thought they were in separate cities, now they're in the same city. So even though what they thought was just going to be an online relationship turns into, now how do we, navigate this together? Those were the 7 books that I read. Drop in the comments, what did y'all read in July? What should I be reading? What should I put on my August TBR? My next video will definitely be my August TBR. Thank you for the likes, comments, and shares. Please continue to like, comment, subscribe. Please, okay? Anything else I get into this weekend, I will let you all know. Thanks for rocking with me. Until next time, y'all stay safe. I took some time this week and really put a dent in this Latch pillow. As you can see, I have a little helper here who's decided he is going to get some pets and be on the watch for me. As you can see, I've made significant progress in this Latch hook pillow. I think the last time I turned on the camera, I hadn't even started on the V and the E, and we're about halfway done at this point. So I should be finished pretty soon with this pillow, and I can work on the next project. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. You all enjoy your weekend.